I was wrong to treat you that way. I'm sorry.
See? Now you respect me, because I'm a threat.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. And in this one, I'm going to talk about the update that Watcher has done. They uploaded to their channel. It's kind of like an apology video of them backtracking the subscription program that they announced, 3 days ago. That's crazy, bro. 3 days ago, it's like, all right, we announced this subscription plan, whatever subscription service thing, and you know what? Fuck it. they're just gonna backtrack, I guess. So for those of you who don't know, Watcher, these are the same guys that started from BuzzFeed Unsolved, and they made their own channel, whatever, I believe in 2020, something like that. And what they wanted to do is they wanted to create a subscription service, which was going to be like $5 a month, $6 a month, to support their channel, and they're going to stop uploading the videos for free on YouTube and just upload it there. So that was the whole thing. People hated it. They didn't like it. I already made a video on it, so you can go watch it there. And whole point is, a lot of us thought it was a bad idea. I know, like, Voice Critical talked about it. Some other channels talked about it. Also, we all gave our thoughts. And it was just a bad idea because I don't know why. It just seemed kind of greedy from them. I think we all agreed that. So now they did this apology video. I already saw it. I thought it was pretty good. One thing I want to talk about is like apology videos. I always find them kind of cringy. I should say cringy. That's kind of dick. I think apology videos are just so like such a weird thing to do because like some of them just feel like they're not like what do you call it? How do you say it? I'm forgetting the word. Like it doesn't seem like they're serious about it. Like they don't care. They're just making it to appease their audience. Or other times I feel like there's no need to make an apology video because people get. I feel like so many people get mad over dumb shit, and I just feel like sometimes you just don't need to. This one, I guess it kind of is an apology video, but it's also them addressing the fact that they were wrong, which is a good thing. And so I watched the video. There's some things I want to talk about because, like I said, all in all, I think it's a good video. Except there are some little timestamps that I kind of want to talk about to get my thoughts on. And the first one's going to be 35 seconds in. So it's right here on this part. So let's see. I think it's...
in so many ways. By watching our content, attending our live shows, buying our merch, becoming members of our Patreon, and giving words of encouragement over the years.
Okay.
And we are
so in this moment, he talks about how, he loves the support from the fans, which is one thing. Love the fans. You are nothing without your fans. If you don't have fans, you are nothing. That's what drives it in. So he's like, all right, thank you guys so much, whatever, watching our content, live shows, merch, Patreon, and, saying good things, right? When he mentioned that, Most Critical pointed out in his video as well, and I thought the same thing, because when I saw that, when he mentioned that, he's like, oh, watching our content, live shows, merch, Patreon. Dude, all that is money. All that was a fuck ton of money. And the whole point of making that whole, like, subscription service thing was because they wanted money so that way they can, afford their 25 members, this quote-unquote company, and keep making high quality content. And it is good quality. The thing is, though, they're not making, like, Netflix adaptations. Netflix putting a whole bunch of money into a show, which is going to be dog shit, because Netflix is always a hit or miss. It's either dog shit, like Cuties, whatever the fuck that was, or, a good show, like maybe, I can't even think, because they're always so dog shit. But anyway, hoping is. They say watching content, live shows, merch, and Patreon. Dude, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. And I think they actually grown a few. Look at that. Look at the merch. See, a long sleeve shirt is $75. A shirt is $40. Watcher's stuff limited. Damn, bro. What? Damn. Hey, yo, my merch is cheaper. Hey, yo, shout out my boy, Roy A Studios. Anyway, as a plug. All right, anyway. But yeah, that's a lot. And then I think their Patreon, they probably grown already. Look at their Patreon's still up. 13,000 members. I think it grew like 1,000 members last time I checked on it. And so 5,000 with 13,000. What's that? 65,000, right? 65,000 a month. I think that's good enough, man. I think that's good enough for sure. But yeah, I thought that was a little weird when he meant hearing that. That's a lot of money. And then live shows as well, you're paying for the tickets, I guess, or maybe live streams. I don't know. I can't remember. But you're doing all that. You're getting the views as well. You're getting a whole bunch of views. That's a lot of money, man. And they have sponsors. I'm pretty sure they have sponsors. So that's a lot. So they mentioned that, and I'm like, why? It just kind of sounds like it was greed, Like, in the end, it kind of sounds like, all right, I was right. It's just you guys wanting a little bit more money, And, yeah. So I thought that was a little weird. And the next one is, I believe, them saying the Watcher platform, what they're gonna do with it. So it's gonna be like at 1:30 right here.
Them on the Watcher platform a month early.
So let's
if you
see.
want to watch our shows early and ad-free, you can catch them on the Watcher platform a month earlier.
Okay.
After that,
So that's a goddamn. I keep pressing my space and I fuck it up. That's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. I don't know why they didn't start off with that already, because I know most Patreons, whenever they do Patreons, obviously you get like more content for sure. Oh my god, dude, they have all this stuff, man. That's crazy. Most Patreons that I know, from like, if it's YouTubers that just want more fucking money. Oh my burp. If it's YouTubers that want more fucking money, I know what they'll do is that they'll make a Patreon, and the best thing they'll do is just make it so that they watch content early. Or maybe if it's a girl, you know, maybe you get a chance at seeing some titties or some shit. But most of the time it's just like, all right, you get to watch the content early, or you get like longer forms of it, you know, which is fine. I get that. So I'm surprised they're doing this with that whole subscription for it, because I feel like that was obvious with the Patreon. I just feel like, you know, if you have a Patreon, just make it so you get shit early. But I mean, hey, better late than never, I guess, right? So this whole $6 subscription plan, whatever, it's gonna be, you get to watch content a month early, and they still upload. They're gonna be still uploading their videos to YouTube for free a month afterward. So that's, you know, that's a good thing. Big ups to them. I like that. You know, they didn't like what do you call it, like double take, or is it called double take, or you know, take like a double step on it, where like, hey yo, fuck you, we're gonna upload only shit to this. No, yeah, they understood where they messed up, and you know, it's a good thing. Although I feel like this should have been obvious from the start, but whatever. Like I said, better late than never. And then after that, there's like one moment right here, I think 154, where it mentions the company.
We wanted to create shows that we were proud of.
Yeah, so this is why they wanted
When
to
we
do it.
started Watcher in 2020, we wanted to create shows that we were proud of, that we had ownership over, and that would provide you the caliber of content that we felt you deserved. However, we were finding it harder and harder to stay relevant to advertisers and the constantly changing YouTube landscape.
Okay.
We faced some incredibly challenging decisions. We didn't want to compromise our content to ensure they met advertising requirements. And we definitely did not want to lay people off that have brought Watcher to life behind the scenes.
Is there more?
And we didn't want to bring Watcher to a close.
Okay. So I kind of paused it a couple times, but I was just trying to make sure I get everything. So in this moment, he mentions how the whole reason they started it was because they didn't want to, you know, end the channel. They didn't want to, you know, I guess they're worried about YouTube's changing algorithm or something like that. The other one was laying people off. And no one wants to do that. Obviously, you don't do that with the company. And, you know, it's just to salvage the whole Watcher name, the Watcher title, right? Pretty sure.
Our content to ensure they met advertising requirements.
And the last one, advertising requirements. Okay. In Charlie's video that I saw, he mentioned how whenever they do ads, they have like, what's it called? They do little skits. They do little skits whenever they do the ads. And I think that's perfect. That seems like something that an advertiser would want. You know, the fact that they put effort into their ads, kind of like what Corridor Crew does, where I think it's, what's his name? Jake? Is that his name? I forget his name. But it's their lawyer, and he just does, you know, like the ads for them and all that stuff. And he makes it entertaining. That's a good thing. That's pretty cool. So I don't see why advertisers wouldn't want that. Another thing is, these guys don't seem like they're doing like really bad, lewd content. You know, like Ryan plays Minecraft for the first time. Like, how is that a bad thing? How is that something that advertisers wouldn't look to, you know? I mean, they're racking in the views. See, the Sinister that terrorized a small town, Mystery Files. These Mystery Files, they rack in the views. And I'm pretty sure they don't cuss in their videos. I'm pretty sure, because they're on BuzzFeed. So they don't cuss. They do skits for their ads. They still get the views when they need it the most for their Mystery Files, which is good. So I don't see the problem with, oh yeah, we don't. It's a risk to, you know, we might not make that much money when it comes to making these videos with advertisers or whatever. I don't get that, because to me they seem like a really good channel to actually get a lot of sponsors. You know, me obviously I don't, because I'm a loser, but that's something that I'm like, I don't know about that. That's a little weird. Another thing is company. They mentioned that you want to lay off their company. I get that, you know, chase YouTube's algorithm, because YouTube's always changing. And I said in my last video, I think I uploaded it yesterday, YouTube is always going to be YouTube is not like a consistent job. I don't think it's going to ever be consistent. And this is kind of leading up to another video I want to make on companies starting from YouTube. Like, can you start a company from YouTube? I think that's a very interesting topic as well, because to me, I don't think it's very iffy. I think that's very iffy to a regular company, right? Yes, companies have those things where they go out of business and they sell off, you know, that they lay them off and all that stuff. I get that. But when you're talking to a YouTube channel where it's one guy, I'm pretty sure it's always like one guy that starts off the YouTube channel, or a team, whatever. Like, I don't know, like becoming a whole company is really, I think that's really shady. I think you're really walking on thin ice. But that's a whole other thing I'll get into later. Anyway, so yeah, that was another interesting take, why they wanted to start it, which is, I feel like, was I guess reasonable with the YouTube algorithm for sure, chasing that. But I still like the whole sponsor thing, and then making sure they don't lay people off when it comes to like the money wise, because you know this always goes back to money. You're still getting a lot of money, dude. You really are. So I don't know, but who knows? I don't work with these guys. I don't know what they do. I don't know how much it costs to make them, but I'm pretty sure 50,000 a month just from Patreon people. I think that's a decent amount to make an episode. But yeah. And the last thing I'm gonna talk about was 303, which is, I think, he's thank you number, something like that. Patreon thanks, right?
Incredibly sorry that they were made in the first place.
We also want to directly address our Patreon community, who have played such a key role in supporting us from the very beginning.
Yeah, see? So he wants to thank them, right? And I think he just mentioned how they get like a free membership or a free subscription plan, whatever. It's probably like a month or maybe a year. I don't know. But he thanks the Patreon people. And like I said, I mentioned in the last video, you guys have a whole bunch of members. You guys have a whole bunch of Patreon members. So I thought when they opened up that subscription service thing, I thought they were going to close the Patreon. But they didn't. It's still up. So again, this just goes back to my thought, like that's kind of greedy. Why would you do that? Why would you have a whole bunch of Patreon members, and like I said, you make like what, 65,000 a month? And that's with the lowest part. That's with the lowest one. I'm seeing, like, I'm calculating as if everyone is just paying $5, not even like $10, $25, $100. I'm just calculating $5 a month, and you guys are making that much. So you want to make that subscription service, and then you thank your Patreon members. It's just, I don't know. It's like, that just kind of proves the point where you opening that subscription service was a little bit greedy, because you just had so much of that other stuff. But hey, what do I know? I don't know how much these guys spend on these 25 employees. Who knows? Maybe each employee makes 6 figures, but I know damn well they make a lot of money. They make a lot of money to make these episodes. So that whole subscription service thing was so weird. I don't know why you do that, because you have viewers that watch you guys. They love it. They watch you for free, and you make a lot of money. I'm pretty sure you have Patreon supporters. You have your supporters. You're thanking your supporters, and you still want to like milk them for $5 more or $6 more. That was just crazy. That was just crazy to me. I don't get that. The absolute crisis mode these guys must have been in over the weekend. Yeah, pretty much. It was really bad. I burp right there. The ex-BuzzFeed employee to 3 guys on the apology couch pipeline is insane. Just please remember, the audience is here for you guys, not the high budget production. Yeah. If I had a nickel every time I saw 3 ex-BuzzFeed employees on a couch, 2 nickels. Yeah. One day my feed will be men saying sorry on sofas. Yeah, that's like, apology videos are one thing I want to talk about, but I haven't really gotten like enough videos, or I haven't really got enough points to talk about to mention it. But I'll get to talking about apology videos one day for sure. If you die here, you're looking out for yourself, become 3 guys on a couch. Yeah. That's fucking funny. They're just making fun of 3 guys on a couch, but I believe most of it was a good reaction. 91K, not bad. I think people took it pretty well. They realized they made a mistake. I'm glad they fixed it, and yeah, but that's really it. So good for them. Hopefully they still kick ass on the YouTube and all that stuff. But yeah, that's really it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.